Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's official. We've hit 99 Hockey Ultimate Team season. As yes, Matt Duchene got his boost to 99, and man, did they add some other stuff to that card. We're going to discuss that as well as all of the new content out today and the new 95 Jordan Kyrou, who looks to be among the next potential 99 overall player in Hockey Ultimate Team. Guys, if you enjoy the content, please give the video a like as it really helps me out. And a lot of you are here every single day, but don't sub. Hit the subscribe button, guys. All right, let's get into the video. All right, so it's time. Let's take a look at this thing. Now, I mentioned in the last video it'd be interesting to see what would happen because of how the overall system works. At some point, they've got to boost up any stat that's lagging behind so that the overall of the card will hit 99. And that appears to be what happened because his acceleration went up enough to hit 99. Everything else is 99 except for his 95 shot blocking. But then they went out and they added elite edges and quick draw, which makes this thing absolutely bonkers because you can actually now play him at center with the quick draw ability. And elite edges on someone who's 99 everything is wild. One of the best forward abilities you can get in the game. I tried to tell everyone that watched my channel and my videos early on in the year that to sell everything that you could at the time to make this Matt Duchene, and I'm glad that it paid off for those that were able to, because this is absolutely nuts. If you don't have him and you didn't make him, maybe you start a little bit later in the year, there's probably not going to be any way that you can actually get him. The addition of these new abilities and the fact that he's at first 99, like, I don't see this card going for under 2 million for anyone that has him. So for everyone that does have him, congrats. Unbelievable card. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Real quick, we'll take a look as the 95 Jordan Kyrou. They added a third synergy and added Thief and Booming Shot, which is interesting because it gives him enough of a face-off stat to make him viable at center. And what's even better is that at 99, more than likely, his face-off rating is going to have to go up enough for him to actually hit 99 overall. So that's awesome to see, and I'm really excited for that because, again, it allows you to put him at center, but there's just so many good righties players that it makes it very difficult. The gold elite edges is incredible on this card, just one of the best, and it's going to be really fun when he gets his next 4 goals. All right, time to take a look at the prime times, and Matt Duchene got a prime time as well, Light the Lamp Protector. Anyone that is just starting out in Hockey Ultimate Team, this is a great starter card for you. If you can't get his base card, grab this 84 Matt Duchene. He should be going for the base price of what 84s are, which should be about 6,000 coins, 6 to 6,500. Great value there if you are able to snag him for anyone that just started around the holiday season. D'Angelo gets an 86 overall with Gladiator and Booming Shot as well as Light the Lamp. Low-key, one of the nicer lower overall right-handed defenseman cards. So 5'11", obviously not that great, but you can put Gladiator on him, which gets, or Booming Shot, which gets his body checking up to 89. He's got Silver Truculence, and the 90 speed, 90 acceleration really makes him viable. Again, early on, it's very difficult to find usable defensemen in that, 85 to 90 range before you get into the top tier ones, and this is a great right-handed defenseman that you can go out and grab. Then we've got the 87 Devin Taves with Spark and Magician, 91 acceleration, 89 speed, 6'1" lefty, and again, falls into that same category of nice middle tier defenseman that you can go out and get. Left defense is even more barren in this range. So for 90 body checking, 91 acceleration, and 89 speed at 6'1", you could definitely do worse. And again, the landscape among base left-handed defensemen when you first start your team is brutal. So this is a nice card. You're probably going to have to pay about 35K for him, which makes it a little tough. But if you can activate at least Spark, then you're golden. Pavelski gets boosted up to 89 with Workhorse as well as Distributor and Applesauce, and unfortunately, his build just does not make him able to be viable at all, and he won't be probably for the entire year. So 86 speed, 88 acceleration, you can flip that if you wanted to, because he does have Distributor, gold tape to tape on this card. He's too small to have the speed that he has, essentially. His face-off rating isn't really good enough to play him at center, so you got to play him on the wing, and it's real tough. His X factor as well, just not good enough. Like, he needs multiple skating synergies, and they're all under one column. So he is, he's going to get Distributor probably or Spark, and he's way down at 88 acceleration or 88 speed. Just not good enough, unfortunately. So if you have this one, I would not invest unless you are a Dallas Star fan or a Pavelski fan, which I am. He's not going to make my team. Draisaitl moves up to a 91 overall with Fly the Zone and Workhorse, as well as Booming Shot. Again, very, very sluggish. Does have close quarters, which is nice. 85 face-off, 92 defensive awareness and stick checking. Like, he's a good center build, but his skating, again, is just awfully tough for the price you're going to have to pay for a 91 overall card. It's the reason why I've said to just kind of abandon ship on the Leon Draisaitl X Factor cards. There's just much better that you could go out and grab in the 92 range from the Stars of the Month than this one. He's just very, very sluggish, and his abilities aren't great. Close quarters, I don't mind, but Third Eye, I think that there's better ones out there. Sebastian Aho jumps up to a 91 overall with Gladiator Protector as well as Light the Lamp. Very weird combo of Shutdown and Crease Crasher. 90 speed, 90 acceleration, mid-90s shot. Hand stats are great. And then defensively, he's very good as well. It's just he's 6 foot. Like, this is a very average card. It reminds me a lot of Sidney Crosby cards. I think that there's some other cards out there that you could benefit a little bit more than using Sebastian Aho. We'll take a look at his X Factor, and again, he falls into that range of just not good enough to really warrant the full investment. Again, unless you are a fan of Sebastian Aho. He does have Thief as his third synergy at tier 12, which makes his face-off rating a little bit more viable for you if you are not very good on the draws. And then he has 1 skating sin, which means 92 speed or 92 acceleration. So, really weird defensive abilities as well. Just not a huge fan of this card. We've got the 92 Sidney Crosby with Gold Quick Draw and Silver Total Eclipse. Very nice combo there. 91 speed with Buzzing activated, as well as Light the Lamp. And again, I've mentioned this before. He does everything well, but he doesn't do anything unbelievable. Like, he just does very good. He's very average across the board. I do love the ability combo, though. So if you are looking for a centerman that's lefty, there are not a lot of great ones out there that have over 90 speed, so I do really like this combination. His X Factor, again, I just don't think it's worth the upgrade. So you're getting into the cost where it's going to cost about 4 collectibles coming up, and Magnetic is not a very good ability at all. Tape to Tape is Silver Tape to Tape and Silver Elite Edges, but Unstoppable Force appears to not really work all that well, and Beauty Backhand costing 8 is just a no-go. He does not have any skating synergies yet, and it looks like he's going to get them on his next tier at tier 12, so you got to wait for the next upgrade there, and he will go up a speed. So his next one, he'll get 93 acceleration or speed, which does make it a little bit interesting, but I just think that the cost is too high when you're going to get some of the bigger centermen that have the same speed roughly. On to the new leaders cards. We've got Andres Ambul with Workhorse and Light the Lamp. He also has Spark, 90 acceleration, 90 speed, high shooting, and high 80 shooting. Sorry, my apologies. Everything else is in the low 80s, and he's 5'9". There's just better that you can go out and grab, guys. I would avoid this one. The 90 speed is nice at 5'9". That makes it a little bit tougher. But yeah, there's definitely other better cards that you can go after that are right-handed, especially. So we've got Matthias, I'm going to say Plakta, with Buzzing as well as Wingman, which gives him 90 speed, 88 acceleration, Third Eye, and Born Leader. Again, just very average across the board, and his shot power's down at 78. Hard avoid here. Another interesting one is the 87 Jake Muzzin. Again, 6'3" with 88 speed, 87 acceleration, and gold shutdown makes him very viable for anyone that just started out playing the game. 35,000 coins it's going to cost if he is the minimum. Gold shutdown at 6'3" does make him worth it. A lot like that new Slavin as well. Again, that shutdown ability is just so overpowered, and for anyone that's above like 6'2" or 6'1", it just gives him such a huge advantage there. It's one of the best abilities in the game, so this does make him an interesting buy for anyone that's looking for a left-handed defenseman that isn't like a master set player. Then we've got Ryan O'Reilly. While he does come with 2 skating synergies and gold quick draw, just not enough here. Like, that is so slow for only being 6'1". Like, you could get Matt Sundin, who's gigantic and has better skating. So, hard avoid here. He's one of the worst X factors, in my opinion. His ability allows him to be as, like, a 4th-line filler, but there's now a lot of, like, zone abilities. So, there's a lot of quick draw centers that you can go out and get over this Ryan O'Reilly. He's just so slow. Then we've got the 90 Chris Kreider, 6'3", great size with Workhorse or Magician as well as Applesauce. 90 speed, 90 acceleration, over 90 shooting. Does have gold total eclipse, and again, on a winger, I don't think it's very good with Born Leader. His size and speed combo is nice, as well as his shot being above 90. If he goes for like 45,000, 50,000 coins, this would be an okay buy, I think. Again, left-handed wingers, there just isn't a lot of great ones. Like, you've got base McDavid in this range for sure, but there just isn't a lot of amazing ones. As Lindholm gets an upgrade to 90 overall with buzzing or thief as well as protector. Thief does make him a pretty good centerman for sure. 91 speed, 90 acceleration at 6'1", over 90 shooting, which is nice. Like, I'd rather have this card than the Ryan O'Reilly, for example. So that would, like, that's just kind of where I'm at with these guys. Great defensive stats for sure, and a really well-rounded card. Again, if you are looking for a centerman here, I think this is a decent option. Brendan Shanahan gets a bump to 91 with Fly the Zone or Wingman, as well as Heart and Soul. Really slow skate. Like, I'd rather have the Chris Kreider here, I think. His shot is a little bit better, but I just think that, like, you know, big tipper, unless you're playing him at center, just not worth it. Born leader, only if you're playing him high in the lineup. But 89 speed, it's not awful on someone that's 6'3", but I just think that is probably an avoid here. Rob Blake, one of my favorite players from my childhood and one of my favorite Sharks. Workhorse distributor. This is the budget Brent Burns. If you did not get Brent Burns and you can't afford him, this is the one to go after. Gold shutdown, 89 speed, 88 acceleration. He is going to play slow, but his size and ability with shutdown here makes him one of the best defensive cards right now. And again, if you did not get Brent Burns, this is the budget version. And then lastly, we've got the 92 Joe Sakic, and this card's pretty gross. He's got booming shot as well as gladiator, 91 speed, 94 acceleration, 98 agility here. His wrist shot power and accuracy is 99 with close quarters, and if you play him on the first line with Goldborn leader, he's more likely going to score quite a bit for you. There is, like I mentioned, not a ton of elite left-handed wingers. You could play him at center if you wanted to, but this is a very, very good card for the 92 Joe Sakic. Want to take a quick look at his icon card. And this thing is actually gross. So he has booming shot as well as fly the zone or workhorse. 96 acceleration, 98 agility, 91 speed, and then like that max shot as well. Seeing eye is really nice on wingers as well. If you do cut into the middle, and you know, I just think this is a really nice card, well-rounded, and you could play him at center for the meantime before some of the bigger guys catch up, which just gives you a lot of lineup flexibility. This is one of the icon cards that if you have them untradeable, I think it's worth doing the upgrade for. Blake's up to 91 with Magician as well as Spark or Distributor here. He does have Silver Shutdown, Gold Truculence, and Seeing Eye and Thunderclap, which is an amazing 4 set of abilities for defensemen. It's just, he's going to need like another, I don't know, if he gets another skating synergy, like if he gets Wingman or Buzzing as well, or Fly the Zone, that makes him real interesting, but I think the cost to get him right now is just so high that it's just not worth it. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening.